Pete Johansson has only been with the band for 9 years, but he has been the rock-solid bass player through good times and bad. Pete is in demand for his services and has used this against Eel for years. Eel is apparently the lowest priority for Pete, and so Eel has to sweet-talk him into playing again.
So that would be going back, a good 10 to 12 years maybe, I'd say.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
And when did you get invited to join Eel?
Well, that's a long time ago as well. I'd say it'd have to be at least 7 years, maybe 7 years ago, maybe. I don't know. I can't really remember. It's very hazy.
About 1997.
Was it? So that's 6.
10 years.
Oh, well, 10 years. Yeah, that's close enough. Yeah. Has it been that long? It's like a prison sentence, isn't it? I mean, probably going back to the first recordings of it with Al, with the Eel band. Was probably the first takes were probably the best. I remember years ago I came to his house to do it, and he went out and left me here and showed me how to use the recording equipment, and I just plodded along and put down my bass tracks, and they were probably the best. Oh no, sorry, we done a live version in the lounge actually with Johnny and Phil.
Phil, that was good.
And I think I've got some of those tracks at home, and
That was good.
probably better than what Al's got now. He's I'd say he's a bit of a perfectionist, which is probably a bit of a downfall because sometimes it sounds better when it's the first take, other than trying to do it 100 times right. Yeah. So I'd say we get together pretty much every year, once every 6 months, when Al feels like getting off his bum and doing something, and trying, and then it's all a bit of a rush. Oh yes, we can do this, we can do that, and blah blah blah, and then a month later it peters out and back to the reality. That's what it's like. He's got these great ideas. It's sort of like an inventor without a product, I'd say. Hey, he's got these great ideas, but nothing ever comes to them. So, well, I mean, Al has got a talent, but what's he going to do with it? He tries to do it. He tries to do everything himself. That's something I can see that as being a problem. He probably needs someone to give him a bit of a guide. That sort of, maybe he's been in the industry or is in the industry. Hard to say. New Zealand's a bit of a funny spot anyway to try and get something going. You start from ground zero pretty much when you get it. When you first learn that you've got a talent, and try and do it and feed it from there, or in Al's case, he's Mr. Ancient. Don't know, but he's got a talent and he should take it somewhere, but how to get there, maybe that's why he is where he is.
Yep. Yeah. No, good. No, that's no problem at all. Cool. Okay. I'll just call you back, in a few days, and you got the demo tape. Yep. Cool. Yeah, awesome. Okay, Sean. Thanks, mate. Bye. Wow, that was the guy from the Polk Mahone's bar, Irish bar. That must be destiny. It's got to be destiny. To say, we got the 4 Thursdays in September, and it's all on. So, woo! Step one, John. Damn it all to hell, John. Step 1 is the most important one, John. Eel versus the Pog, yeah! So, going to publicise it, market it. We're going to get people there. Woohoo! We're on. I think we're going to kick bum. Break bottom, yeah. It's going to be exciting times, but I don't know, there's all these variables. What's going to happen? Can the boys and the band actually stay together and actually practice and things like that? But it's happening and we're doing it. And yeah, so it's, yeah! Wow! It's about as excited as I can be. Come on, fishies. Come on, fishies. Come over, boys. Come on. Come on. Hello. Oh, Pete, how's it going? Yeah, good mate, good. What? What? You can't make the gig on the 7th? That's the first gig. You got to do a covers band gig on Thursday. Screw the covers band, mate. You got to be with our band. We're the original band. That's more important. Yeah, I know you make money. I got to go. Bye. That was Pete saying that he can't make the gig on the 7th of September at Pog Mahone's Irish Bar, which is their first gig of the big Eel comeback. So now I effectively can't do it without finding another bass player in about 2 weeks. Thanks, Pete. Behind me here is Canfly Studios. It's the scene of the latest disaster. We've just had our practice here. Pete says he can't make the gig on the 7th. Brian says he can't make the 14th. So now I've got Pete, can't make the 7th, Brian can't make the 14th. So I thought, let's just forget it, and I won't bother because I've invited people along and I'll uninvite them and that's it. But then Johnny comes in, come on Al, you can do it, come on Al, let's keep going, man. And then the band sort of came together, and at that point I'd sort of given up. I gave up my ego. And at that point it changed. It was weird. Changed to this new positivity of, okay, let's do it. And it's been a great practice. We had a blinder of a practice in the second half after all this shit came out. There's no pressure anymore. We're going to have some fun and it's going to be good. So it's been tough, but tonight was a turning point.